The Horn Top 20 Countdown rolls on, and it's powered by Altstadt beer. No impurities, no regret.
And here's another team, since we're going to talk about the Big Ten. Michigan State, that year that they had last year.
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable time. Mel Tucker, he seemed to be the king of the transfer portal as well.
He figured it out. He understood the assignment.
He understood what was going on, had a good running game, had some big-time plays, got an extension.
10 years.
I don't even know how that even happened.
Jimbo Fisher is how it happened.
Exactly.
That's commonplace.
Good point. So Michigan State in the Big Ten, your thoughts?
Well, the difference, obviously, with Michigan State is the difficulty
Wrong
of their
side.
schedule.
Exactly.
That's the difficulty there. But you make a great point. What Mel Tucker did last year, there was absolutely tremendous, and what his staff did to manage to really be able to analyze how the portal could work for them.
Exactly.
And what they did with the running game with that was just not to be believed. So I think he's, one thing that the folks in East Lansing definitely wanted to do was to lock him up because they didn't want him being two and then out because Michigan State has lost some good head coaches
exactly right.
who moved on. So they wanted to make sure they had him locked in. So it makes sense. The problem, as Aaron pointed out, is they're in that division.
Yeah, and they thought he was Nick Saban part 2, right? He was going to bolt off to LSU or somewhere in the SEC.
Might have.
And I think, Rod, you said it right off the top. We sit here and talk about speculation for the season. I mean, no one knew that Kenneth Walker Jr. was going to be the best running back in the country when he came in.
Wake Forest? Wake Forest.
This is the addition of the transfer portal. How do you even know? You can project that, but man, that guy was a stud. They have to replace him. They return 9 on defense, so that should be their strength when the season begins. But again, they're light years from Ohio State, talent-wise, in my opinion. Penn State on that side with Michigan as well in the in-state. And they host Ohio State, though. I mean, if you're looking for schedule perks, they get to host the Buckeyes, but they go to Ann Arbor, they go to Penn State.
And they do return their starting quarterback, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Peyton Thorne, the sophomore. Yep.
Peyton Thorne,
And so they like him. They like his grit.
Well, that's the thing. You just don't know. Did Mel Tucker get in the portal and find another running back?
Find a better quarterback.
Wouldn't surprise anybody,
Would
right?
not surprise anyone.
Yeah.